My name is Katya.
How old are you?
9.
Amari.
And how old are you?
6. Callie.
And how old are you?
7.
Solomon.
And how old are you?
7.
How are you doing today?
Good.
What is making today a good day?
I met 3 of my friends.
Do you have a best friend?
Yeah.
What makes them a good friend?
They always make sure that I'm safe and happy. She cares about people, and if we're playing like a game or something, she makes sure everyone has like a thing to do in the game.
How do you make a new friend?
Well, you just have to be nice to the people, and you have to help and include everyone. I ask them if they want to be friends, and I ask them names.
How do you make a new friend?
I ask,
What do you ask them?
can you be my friend?
So if we're looking at preschool, elementary school kids, they tend to be very focused on like the activity or the action that's going on. So kids, when they're younger, often view friends as like the people that are in my class. They view friends as the people that I'm around all the time. And so they often will look at like, okay, well, who likes to run around and play at recess? Who's really good at, whatever the activity is? And that often, who's nice to me, that often is how they make friends. As they get older and go into middle school and high school, they start to evaluate, they start to learn what does it mean to be a friend. And so then that sometimes is how they will view and define friendships. But oftentimes it tends to be much more focused on the interaction and the relationship that's directly in front of you. The idea of like relational things of like, oh, well, if I'm friends with her, that means that I have access to whatever, that doesn't really start to pop up until we're hitting like middle school, high school, and into adulthood.
What are some things you do to cheer yourself up when you're feeling sad or frustrated?
Ask my mom to play outside.
What are your favorite ways to play outside?
Play tag.
What do you do to cheer yourself up when you're feeling sad?
Going to school and playing outside.
What is your favorite sport to play?
Football.
What do you do to cheer yourself up when you're feeling sad?
I build Legos.
What's the coolest thing you've built?
It's something I got for Christmas. It's like a big townhouse.
Cool.
Kids, I think, often need to be taught explicitly what coping skills are. So oftentimes they don't necessarily know that what they're doing is helping them to regulate when they're experiencing an emotion. I think kids are very good because it is where they are in development. They're good at being really concrete. And I think sometimes that can be really difficult for adults because we're balancing so many things, because we're focused on things that are present, but also far away and also in the past. And so I think we can learn a lot from kids of like, let's be in the present for a second. Like, let's focus on what is in front of us. Let us stop to appreciate the small things that we may take for granted. I think that kids do a really nice job, I think, sometimes of being in the present. Little kids will go and pick, little clovers and weeds on the side of the road to give to their mom. And it's like, Mom, look, I got this for you. And, we walk past the like dandelions and clovers all the time. But for a kid, it's like, oh, I can give this to my mom. And it can be a nice moment to like, let's reflect on the things that we take for granted or that we look over to really be in the moment. Kids really want to grow. They want to be successful for whatever that means. And that oftentimes when kids are having issues and they're having trouble being resilient, or they are in a situation where they need to be resilient, it really is a time that the community, I think, really, the family, the school, the community broadly really needs to come together to help create an environment to help support these kids so that they are able to be resilient, so that they do have outlets, so that they do have access to services that they need, so that they can keep being resilient and keep pushing forward.
Is there anything you want to say to the camera?
Oh, you should just follow your dreams and then, yeah.